G'day boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of Get Fit or Die Trying.
Alright, let's go.
Oh, here we are, Australia Day, or otherwise known as Straya Day, or Invasion Day, or whatever you want to call it. It's a public holiday anyway. And we're out here doing the Sturt Gorge Loop. So there's probably, I don't know, half a dozen or more. I didn't really count, but yeah, there was a shitload of us. And we decided to take off from the Blackwood Oval car park. It was supposed to be 10 AM, but someone was running a little bit late. Won't mention any names. But yes, we got away around about 10:40, I suppose, 10:45. By the time I got my shit together, yes, I had a bit of a shitty morning. But anyway, we decided to head off on a clockwise direction down Horner's Corner and then onto the Wattle Trail. There's lots of rocky stuff around. It's a little bit damp. Half a dozen or so of us. And my rib, oh, yeah, boy.
Sorry, mate.
Cheers, mate. That rib of mine, man, I tell you what, still giving me grief. It's like I bruised my heart or something underneath. It's crazy. Oh, come on.
Come on, eBike!
Yeah. Is that the bike bend? It's the rider. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah.
I'll see the water flowing again.
It's good, isn't it?
My seat post, my dropper, just won't go all the way up. I'll give you sort of...
Anyone get up that fucking first rocky bit? Non-stop? No.
Surely you did.
No, I didn't either. No, because fucking I was going too slow, and I was a bit worried about the slippage as well.
Yeah, you got the power, but if you're going too slow, it's the balance.
150 on the heart rate.
Yeah?
Over 30 more, I will pretty much max out my pacemaker.
There's a few of these, man, so you take it easy, eh? Yeah, kudos to the aBike riders, man. I tell you what, it's 27 odd Ks, thereabouts.
Oh yeah. Keep getting off that thing or what?
It's holding you back, bro. You're
Oh.
gonna have to pause it up. We've got a chokehold.
Yeah, anything that was like too jarring or whatever, man, like it's just, yeah. And like the heavy breathing as well, you know, the expansion of the lungs, it just, by the end of the ride, or at least halfway into it, yeah, it was really starting to sort of give me some pain. But yeah, after that off the other week, and I've only had one ride since, yeah, it just sort of knocks a bit of confidence out of you. And, you know, you just don't want to sort of push as hard, I guess, because you sort of go, oh, I don't want to fall off and, you know, undo the healing that's already taken place. So, yeah, they can take 4 to 6 weeks, apparently. I managed to get my arm back into order. The scab, got rid of all that scab, so that was great. Went out and bought myself some arm or elbow guards from 99 Bikes. Used up a bit of the Christmas money I got from the old man. But yeah, so I want to get myself a little bit of shoulder protection as well, and I don't know, maybe a bit of rib protection and stuff, but a lot of that stuff I've had a look at online. It's just really bulky. It's like MX style, you know, but I guess that's what it takes to protect you, man. It's you know, plasticky. I don't know if I want the plasticky stuff. I just want some light, high density foam. Now, how rude are these guys, mate? Don't they understand, mate? You know, like, get out the way. Jesus, how rude. So yeah, there's a good mix of fitness and skill levels on the ride. You know, lots of little sort of obstacles as far as rocks and stuff go, especially back there along the Wattle Trail. Sometimes you just got to get your feet down and, you know, waddle your way across. But yeah, good thing about being on the e-bike is you can stop at the top.
Existing conditions.
And you can get the footage of, you know, all these sufferers on their aBikes climbing. And also create some photo opportunities as well. But yeah, going down, I'll tell you what, this bike, it just gathers momentum, man. It's yeah, sometimes it's a bit scary, man. It's like you just on those brakes and you're thinking, dude, you know, like, you don't want to come off, man, doing these kind of speeds. But Alan in front there, mate. If you want to check out his YouTube channel, he's called Aussie Trail Alan. He's a Russell Coit impersonator. No, not quite, but he's an all-Aussie adventurist. And yeah, he's another level of rider, mate. Him and Kelby actually, yeah, both pretty good on the downhills, mate. Just sending it. Kelby's still rocking the old 1997 Specialized hard rock with the 80mm of front travel, I think, and he's got his Dolphin brakes. He's rocking Dolphin brakes today, and still running 26s. Look at that. How's that for a bloody turn in, mate, eh? Up on the tank. Look at it. Yeah, other way, mate. Yeah, my game is the climbs, mate, while I'm on the e-bike. But, you know, you can't just climb everything, as I'm still trying to figure out, you know, stuff like this not too bad. It's the really rocky sort of stuff where you really need a lot of momentum.
Good, thanks, bud.
But yeah, it was pissing down with rain the day before. Woke up in the morning and there was water all over the car and stuff, but these tracks still look fairly dry. We just had a shitload of bushfires very close to this region. The day before was very smoky and hazy. So yeah, glad that it cleared up.
Fucking rib, man, still fucking pinging.
There's a lot got behind me before, man. I popped those big rocks back there, eh?
Yeah, nice.
Oh, he's riding a hard rock, mate, so oh, he's in front again. How did he get there? He was just behind me. It's like a magician. Yeah, so we're on the, what's it called? The Lumandra Trail now. So we've come along the Wattle Trail, which turned into the River Trail, obviously, along all those rocks and stuff like that by the river's edge. And yeah, this has got a bit of a mix of up and downs. Obviously we're on the downs at the moment. Some little tight switchbacks here and there. Some real off-camber sort of stuff as well. Like you want to make sure that you're on the high side of the track, man, because if you do slip, well, it's a long way down. You can hear that bit of a geary sort of noise. I actually had my what would you call it? My chain retainer on my front sprocket, probably a little close. I made some adjustments. It looked a little bit far away from the chain. I thought, well, it's going to do its job. It needs to be a bit closer. But you do get a bit of that chain rub on it. It's nothing major, but looks like a few wild fig trees popping up as well. Yes, I'm thinking about maybe just giving my rear shock a little bit more air. Only because I'm using most of the travel and I'm not doing any real big jumps, and I'm getting a few pedal strikes, especially on the rocky climbs. So I figure maybe put a bit more air in.
Sorry,
and it might just give me that little bit extra height. There is adjustments on my shock as well. I can go to the mid setting, I guess. I just tend to sort of set them and forget though, you know, I just leave them all open, you know, it's just... So now we're on the Derose, which is a really cool little downhill section at the top here. Some little jumps here and there. You can really gather some crazy speed on this one. And the big heavy e-bike, it's good. I mean, it has pros and it has cons. Obviously, you know, when you're sticking to the ground, it sticks pretty well. If you start sliding on the ground, the extra sort of weight, momentum, and inertia that you carry, it can sort of lead you to you know, get off the trail if you're not careful. So yeah, always fingers covering the brakes and just making sure that I'm, you know, staying on the track. Not always hitting all the jumps. Some of these jumps don't even realise they're there until you're sort of up on them, you know. But Alan, mate, he's pulled away a bit. I think he's just letting it rip. I didn't really do too much pedalling though. I pretty much just let it sort of coast and yeah, like I said, it's got a lot of weight, a lot of momentum, so it just sort of carries speed. So good chance to have a bit of a rest. As it is, you're squatting anyway, you know, you're up on your feet and sort of knees bent. So yeah, the old thighs can get a bit of a burn going on. And my bloody old knees, they, yeah, they don't like too much of that sort of stuff, but you know, once a week, mate, it's all good. So yeah, I didn't really work it too hard. Obviously, when you're riding with acoustic riders, you know, you're pretty much riding in eco mode for most of the time, switching it up to maybe tour mode here and there for the climbs. Depends how hard you want to work it. Like I say, I'm still sort of getting over the rib, and I didn't have the best of sleeps. But that's the beauty about the e-bike. You know, you can still get out and do stuff, even if you're feeling a bit average. I mean, I wouldn't be doing this on my normal bike, and you know, I'm probably not going to hit stuff that's too much harder than this until I can, yeah, get this rib thing sorted and maybe a little bit more upper body protection and maybe even a full face helmet or something with a detachable chin guard. So now I'm on the up track of the Derose Trail, which is the last section of it. Now this is really rocky and gnarly, and yeah, I was feeling every little bump, man. Like, I mean, I got 150 mil of travel, which does take up a lot of it, but you know, every little sort of manoeuvre, manhandle of the bike, you know, and all the, you know, heavy breathing and lung expansion, you know. Oh, these switchbacks too, man. Like, I'm going too slow for those. Obviously, you know, got stuck there, and I'm trying to work out the best way to tackle them because they're turning upwards and they're off camber, so they're not, you know, they're not flat. There's like, even this one I thought I would have made, and I still couldn't do it. It's like, I think I've just got to carry a bit more speed, and I don't know, maybe I've got to slide my seat forward a tad because it just seems like my front end's getting a bit washed out every now and again, especially with the power that's going down. Oh yeah, I nearly lost it here. Got a foot down. I was talking to a mate today at work actually, and he reckons one of his mates did that the other day, and his bike went tumbling down the hill. So yes, I don't want my very expensive e-mountain bike to go tumbling down the hill. It's save the bike at all costs. But yeah, I'd love to come back here and practice a bit more doing this, you know, and try to get up it well, the bloke I was talking to at work, he's, yeah, mate, scarp all the way, all non-stop, you know, clipped in, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, right. So, yeah, it takes some mad skill and practice, obviously. And these bloody handlebars too, man. They only just fit through some of these tree gaps, eh? I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to cut them down, but it's almost tempting to want to trim them back a bit, you know?
Oh, that fucking rib.
Yes, that effing rib. The old McRib. Here we go. Oh, and another one. Yeah, so the boys, they took the Cletus fire track. Cletinus or something. Clitoris fire track or something. I can't remember what it's called. Literally went straight up. And I did this, no one else wanted to do it, which is unfortunate, but I can understand, mate. I was the only e-bike rider out there.
Fuck, that's even tough going up there on this thing.
Yeah, these blokes are doing alright.
Breathing hurts.
Oh. Did you check you out at all?
No, I didn't.
Not much they can do anyway.
No, not really.
Yeah, so I didn't go to the doctors or whatever after I had the injury. I've just sort of, like, it's slowly getting better as far as general movement and stuff, but it's like when you want to start to do physical exercise, like riding and especially lifting things, yeah, and stretching out like really far back with your left arm behind your head and stuff. It's just, oh, yeah, it gets quite tingly, quite painful. But I don't think there was any major damage there. Just a bit of a bruise internally. I might have bruised my lung or, I don't know, my heart or some of the tissue around there. I don't know, man.
That's the switch on the side, man. You switch that switch and the thing flips open. There's an esky in there. Yeah. And then you've got to scan the QR code. Yeah. Yeah, and then they get delivered.
There is a QR code in there too.
Yeah, that's that cool little toolbox there, man, on the Tapananka Trail, I think that's what you call it. That's what we're on at the moment. So we've passed the halfway point. And yes, we're heading, I suppose, due east, southeast, what are we going to call it? Heading back towards, what's it called? Bellevue.
Whee! That was a save.
Oh yeah, Alan nearly lost it there. The camera didn't get it because the camera wasn't on my helmet, facing in the direction. Probably a bit far away anyway, but yeah, the street up here, I'm trying to remember what the name of it is, but anyway, there's a street directly up above there on the left.
Do we need to go on the road, or is there a track that still goes to the right? Because I haven't been any further than this. I think it goes maybe up here, follow the wall.
Yeah, so I've parked at that spot there before, and then ridden anti-clockwise down it. Yeah, so this next bit's all new to me. I haven't been along it at all. It's pretty cool. Bit of a switchback climb coming up. And there's actually a little black diamond. There's a little black diamond descent. Somewhere along the track. I tried to find it. I ended up going down some bloody blue track. Thinking it was the one, but we'll get to that bit.
Switcheroonies.
Yeah, right, so I went into this blue bit. This is a little blue trail here, which I thought joined up with the black trail. And then sort of when I got to the end of it, I'm thinking to myself, oh, it wasn't really that black. It wasn't really that gnarly. It was still pretty cool though. Once again, the good thing, mate, on the old e-bike is you can just turn around and double back. And eventually meet up with the rest of the crew. So they're up behind the train line here. There's a train line up there on the left, the Belair line.
Yeah, right.
How's the whine on that thing, man? What have I got it in turbo or something? Oh, no, I did have it in turbo at one point there. I didn't mean to. I generally only try and take it up to eMTB mode, but it certainly helps powering up the hills, mate, that is for sure. Okay, so now back onto those little switchback thingies, and then I probably should have sort of stayed to the right just here, but I peeled off to the left. And I don't know where I was going. I just thought, oh, I just like to see, you know, if I see a climb, I just sort of go, oh, I'm going to climb that because I can, most of the time anyway. Yeah, it's up to the train line there. Yeah, a couple of trees down here and there. Oh, this one in particular, and another really low one. Yeah, oh no, I think I've cut that out already, but yeah. It's down the embankment there, mate. Be careful, you don't want to end up on the railway line with the old Chattanooga choo-choo coming down the rails. Yeah, so this is the, supposed to be the little black track, black diamond thing. That's heavily rutted, some of the corners, with some real steep sort of drops within those, you know what I mean, like when the ruts start. I reckon these must come in on the dirt bikes or something, man. I don't know how those ruts can get so deep just from, you know, I guess it's probably a bit of erosion as well, water and stuff as well, but
oh, some fucking ruts here, man.
You know, it looks like bloody moto riders coming up there or something, don't know, but yeah, look after your ribs, mate, take it easy.
Yeah, right.
That was black enough.
Let you go black, you ain't turn back.
Yeah, I was supposed to go left just here too. But you know, love a creek crossing and all.
I didn't even see that one. Aha. Rightio.
More little creek crossings. Yes. Very nice,
So
really.
we're going to go up. No bikes, walkers only to the right.
Up, alright, it's up to this.
Ta-da, boys. Yeah, so with the climbing on this thing, man, the front wheel, it gets really light.
Oh, Jesus. Front wheel up.
As you can imagine, you know, the geometry on this isn't super climby. Short head stem. And yeah, I'm going to pull that seat forward, I think, on the rails. I might just bring it forward, see how I go on it, because I rolled my handlebars forward the other day because they felt like they were sort of down a bit. So they probably moved an inch or so forward. So yeah, I'll bring my saddle across, I reckon. See if that helps me a bit more with the climbs. Oh yeah, I was really enjoying this bit here, mate. Thinking, oh yes, I'm gonna get all the way up this. No worries. As long as you can point the front wheel where you want to go.
Oh, fucking pedal strike.
Yes, and the old pedal strike. So that's what I'm saying. If I put a bit more air in that rear shock, because I reckon I can afford to as far as travel goes. Yeah, no, where are you going, mate? Yeah, I reckon if I can do that, I may reduce some of my pedal strikes.
Mental.
And also, I could put shorter cranks on, maybe.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, almost stopped again. Jesus.
Oh, you guys there? Can't wait. Fucking, there we go.
Yeah, see that route there?
Yeah, no.
I didn't like the prospect of my back wheel slipping out on that route and me going ass over tit, so... I mean, it wasn't wet, but it's, you know, still... roots have got a bit of moisture in them, you know what I mean?
Holy shit.
Yeah, there's only a couple more minutes of this video to go, boys and girls, so hang in there.
Climb that one. Where you get, doggy? Front end just gets so light though, that's the problem. Oh. I know these guys. I think we just came down here, didn't we?
No, we come from the top.
We come down here because I started going back up here.
Yeah, we're expert orienteers.
I've just come back down here to here. So,
Turn left. You reckon?
yep, it says there, Grey Box Junction. That says Grey Box Junction.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much.
Yep, so if you ever get lost and you need to get rescued, mate, just call us, mate. We're experts, all right? We'll be able to get there. We'll find the way on the map. Looks like there's an Australia Day cricket match going on. Anyway, going to leave you here, boys and girls. Thanks for sticking around and watching. And yeah, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Catch you on the next one. Ta-da!